Alright, so here we are testing the Footwell illumination. That's about where I would have it. Alright, so what we have here is the Footwell illumination kit that I am attempting to install on a 2023 Subaru Ascent Onyx Limited. Included in the kit is the actual wiring harness here. It's just one long wiring harness. I believe this is going to be for the passenger side. This is where you plug in the LED lights. Over here is the driver's side where you plug in the LED lights. This is a daisy chain setup, so you unplug the illumination dimmer on the driver's side. You're going to unplug the stock one, you're going to plug this one in, and you plug the stock one in here. So theoretically this connector should mate in with this one, like so. Okay, and then to release it, you press down on this. Oh, that one comes out easy. And to be honest with you, that was the most difficult part. I've already kind of gone through the install of what's required, and the toughest part was I wasn't able to release this plug from the dimmer switch. I'll show you when I get to it. Also included in the kit, these are the two LED lights which plug into each one of these connectors, and a series of brackets that I'm not sure we need. So this is one of the brackets. I'll show you how it kind of connects. This is somehow you're supposed to mount this under the driver's side, and these things kind of pop into place. Here's a bag of just some stuffs. This looks like another one of those brackets to mount this light, and this a series of zip ties to zip it together. But the instructions are telling me I gotta take apart like the glove box and a lot of the parts of the car, which I'm not so sure I need to do. So I'm going to try to attempt to install it the way I think I can. It looks like there's a spot under this panel which comes off pretty easily. Let me show you. There's just 3 clips on this under panel here underneath the glove box. It's held by 3 clips. 1, 2, 3. We'll take them off like this. Okay. This comes out. You see that there's a hole right here. This hole on this side, which I believe this is how we assemble it. It requires this piece here that comes included with the kit. This light, and also into here like this, and then we'll screw into this hole like so. The other side, we will make use of this bracket, and I believe what we're gonna do, we'll snap into place like this. This bracket will then, we'll need this little nut and these washers. And on the driver's side, underneath the driver's side, there's 2 little bolts here, and it mounts nicely like right there. So we're about to take apart this dash, the driver's side dash side. I know from before a lot of this stuff just pops off. This just pops off, this pops off, but what I do know is that there's a screw underneath here which needs to come out, so let's go ahead and do that. All this stuff just pops out of place. Like, look, yeah, take this off. Pulls off like that. Just kind of pull on it all. And it just comes off like that. So like I said, the toughest thing is removing this plug here, which now that I have sights on it and I can twist it like this, I have a better view of what's going on. Let's try to remove it. There we go, mama. Okay. I think we just wire it up. The long end is it'll run through underneath this console to the passenger side. All these with the majority of the clips are gonna be on the driver's side. This goes into the stock position where I plugged in the dimmer switch, and then the stock dimmer switch plugs into this. Let's just go ahead and try to wire it all up. Okay. And with this guy, it's keyed, so it's hard to mess this up. More flush. Oops. Get this rubber. There we go. Finesse it all in there. It's actually pretty easy. I hope. Easier said than done. But here's underneath the passenger side, and you can see it, like you can see daylight through the other end. I just need to feed it through there. Anything straight will do. This is a broken arrow shaft. Basically going to stick one end through, use painter's tape, tape the one end, and then pull it back through. That's the shaft. That's one shaft of the arrow. See, it's not even that far. I can. Okay, so basically, I'm just going to tape it to the one end of the shaft, and then we're going to pull it through. Hey, got this wire run. What I'm gonna do now is basically install the LED light in this bottom panel here that goes underneath the glove box. It only fits one way, so it just snaps into place like that. We are going to put it into this little, it's keyed, so there's only one way to install it, and it goes like that. That's secure. Let me take this. Okay, that's in there. Oh yeah. Pops into place. Basically what I did, I'm on the driver's side. I pulled the wires from the driver's side. I'm just gonna basically bunch these together and tuck it back behind the center console. There's plenty of space. Next is to install the bracket on the two little bolts here, and then plug everything in. I'm gonna go ahead and keep the light, the LED light, installed in the bracket, and then I'm gonna put the bracket on. Snapped in. That. Try to get away out of the shot. Okay. All right, there's that. Let's just see if it works. Let's turn on the car, turn on the lights. Moment of truth. Oh, it's on. Does it work with the dimmer switch? Dimmer switch works. Let's turn the headlights off. Yeah. Okay, let's see if it's on the other side. It's the passenger side light. See it? Down dimmer, up dimmer. Turn the lights off, we're back to auto. Shuts off. Okay. Well, there you have it. It's a pretty quick install. I was just taking my time. Like I said, the most difficult part was removing that plug from the stock dimmer switch. Thankfully, I had the harness to kind of play with the clip to see how exactly it fit. You saw what I did, and everything just kind of pops into place. I used one screwdriver. I didn't use any of the zip ties. I didn't use any of the foam adhesive that they used. I will link the actual Subaru instructions down below, and I will link the part number for the Footwell illumination kit. It was like $100-ish, but I'll link it down below. I'll show you some clips at nighttime of the actual illumination kit. Bye. This is about where I would normally have it. Let me turn it all the way low. That's where it is. And let me turn it up. And that's about where I would have it. So that's it. Footwell illumination kit on the 2023 Subaru Ascent Onyx Limited Edition.